For CMUEagles.com, I'm Brett Knese here alongside the Director of Track and Field, Mark Nelson. Mark, this weekend will be the CMU Open, and that's going to be hosted here at Central Methodist University. Yep. But this is an outdoor event. Let's talk about the transition from indoor to outdoor for your athletes.
Well, there is a pretty big difference. I mean, now we're going to have to start dealing with the weather, and with the weather forecast we're looking at, we are definitely going to be dealing with the weather because we're looking at a high of about 47 degrees. So it's going to be pretty chilly out there for everybody. As far as everybody else, you know, the turns get wider, the straightaways get longer. Makes it a little bit easier to race when the weather's cooperating. We get the benefit where it applies for the wind blowing at their back. Also the negative of the wind blowing in their face. So there is a pretty big transition to outdoors. This is our first chance to compete, and we have a limited number of opportunities outside this year, so we're really trying to take advantage of them.
How nice will it be to be here at home to open up this outdoor season?
You know, it's nice. It's hard work for the coaches, but for the athletes, they get to sleep in their own beds. They don't have to get up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. to hop on a bus and travel for 3 or 4 hours. So for that side of things, it's great, and we're looking forward in the long run to be competing out at our track on the conference meet. We have some neat things happening. We have new high jump and pole vault mats that are supposed to show up tonight, so we're really excited about that, and we're just looking forward to compete.
For the women's side, who are you looking to this weekend to come out and maybe show something that we haven't seen in the indoor side?
Well, I think our team is, and both when I talk about the men and the women, I think we're a little bit more built for the outside. So we're going to see some events that we don't normally see. 400 hurdles, which is actually Caitlin Amig's strong event. She qualified obviously indoors in the 60-meter hurdles. She'll be running the 100 hurdles and the 400-meter hurdles this weekend. Also be running the 4x100 and 4x400 meter relays. So she'll be busy both from a training side of things, like we had mentioned with Nicola on the men's side. She'll be really busy. But again, you know, she's going to be relied on to score a lot of points for us in the conference meet. Our women's pole vaulters, we're excited to see what they're going to do. Again, we're dealing a little bit with the weather and the grip with them, like I mentioned in the men's interview. But we're hoping that they can get a good start and get some good work in this weekend. Caitlin Sewell, who was sick for our indoor conference meet, where we thought she was really going to have a chance to shine. I'll be running a few events, the 100, 200, 4x1, and long jumping and triple jumping. We're going to limit her jump so we don't kill her this weekend, but she's going to have a chance to go out in the elements and see what she can do. Bree Greer, her stronger events are the hammer throw and the discus. So we're looking forward to seeing what she can do. We have a bunch of people throwing the javelin that I can't think of off the top of my head. We've got about 4 or 5. So some of those events that we don't get to see inside, we're going to see outside this weekend, and we're excited about it.
Looking at some of your indoor athletes that may not have, performed as well in the indoor, but they're going to be doing, similar events in the outdoor. Who of that group do you think is going to significantly improve with this outdoor instead of indoor?
You know, the one thing that we do outside that is totally different than inside is we run the 10,000 meters in the steeplechase. Shannon Furt is actually going to be running tonight. We're running a 5K with her at Washington University in preparation to trying to get her ready for the steeplechase that she's going to be running next week. We think that she's going to be a fairly high point scorer for us in that event. Megan Greener is going to be running the 5K at WashU, as is Veronica Hancock. That's going to be our trio of girls that are going to be running tonight instead of at our meet tomorrow. We have a trio of girls that are running the 400 meter hurdles. Again, something that we didn't get to see inside. Trying to think off the top of my head who I haven't mentioned so far, but it's going to be a busy day. We got a lot of work to do with setting up the meet, but we're looking forward to just an opportunity for everybody to get out there and turn their wheels over, so to speak, and see what we can do, even though it's going to be cold.
It's going to be a pretty good weekend here at Harrison Track and Davis Field for the Central Methodist Track and Field team, Coach. It looks like, the weather will play a little bit of a factor, but I think it's going to be fun, so good luck.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it.